Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel The Testing Instinct. In this video I will be discussing about the use of environment and variable in Bruno. I am going straight into the demo. I have already opened Bruno. I will be using the collection requests for this demo. There are 5 requests in this collection. Post, get, put, patch and delete API requests are available in this collection. If you check each of these requests, you can see that this particular part is common in all of these 5 requests. Is there in post, get, put, patch and delete as well. So what we can do is that we can copy this particular part and we can create a variable after creating environment and store that variable in that environment. To do that, first we have to create an environment. For creating an environment, click on this no environment drop down in the top right corner. Just click on this configure gear icon. There is a create environment option. I am giving an environment name as QA. Click on create. Now click on this add variable option. Just give a variable name as base URL and paste the value which is copied earlier. Now I am going to click this save button. Once you save, the environment get automatically shifted to newly created environment QA. Now we have to replace this part in these 5 API requests with the variable which we have created in the environment. To do that, just use double curly brace. Once you start typing, you will be getting some suggestions. Just select that one and you can see it is showing in green color, which indicates that we have referred the variable correctly and we can see the value of that base URL variable on hovering. Now we have to make the same changes in other requests as well. So I am copying this part, saving this request. Make sure that the request in this collection is working perfectly fine after using the variables which we have added in the QA environment. To do that, we have to run this complete collection. To run this as a collection, click on these 3 dots. There is a run option. You can see this particular information is shown in this screen. You have 5 requests in this collection. To run the complete collection, just click on this run collection option. The get user got failed. We can check what was the issue. I have not copied the details correctly. That's why we have got this issue. I am removing this one. Now saving the request. We will run the collection again. Okay, this time 5 requests have executed successfully. So this is how we can use variable and environment in Bruno. Now I am going to copy the value of this variable. Now I am going to create another environment and I am going to name it as staging and will be creating a variable base URL again. So as a variable which we have created QA environment as well. So I am creating the same variable name here also and value. Now I am making some changes in this base URL value. Just adding some stage here to indicate that this is a staging base URL value. Actually there is no such base URL. So I will be showing the practical usage of this environment and variable now. Now the environment got shifted to staging. Now if you hover on this 5 request and this variable, you can see the value got changed for the base URL variable. So now it's showing as stage. If I again shift to QA and again hover on this base URL value, you can see the request base URL value is correctly shown. So we can execute the same collection in multiple environments without making any changes in the collection. That's the usage of environment and variable. The only thing we have to make sure that we are creating same variable name as base URL in both the environments. That's what made us possible to do this simple switching. So when you want to run this collection against a staging environment, just change the environment to staging and execute the collection. If you want to run the collection in QA environment, just change it to QA and run the collection. So this is the practical usage of environment and variable in Bruno. I hope this session was useful for everyone. If you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing the channel. Please like, share and comment on the video. Thanks for watching and keep learning.